It means we chose A.C.E just like they chose us. Let's learn
Love
about
that.
check
They
out
seem so
A.C.E.'s music.
sweet. I'm already obsessed with this group. It's been 8 minutes. Hello, Claire Bears. My name is A.C.E. Welcome to my channel if you are new, and if you are returning, welcome back. After I did my first time reaction to A.C.E all the way back in December, I knew that I wanted to get more into A.C.E, but with all of the different groups that I have covered on my channel, it was finding the time and the opportunity to get to know them. And when I found out that they were having a comeback a couple of weeks ago, the first comeback in a long time, I figured perfect opportunity. So I thought I would start my A.C.E coverage by reacting to a guide. And the guide that I'll be reacting to today was recommended by a user called Stan01, y'all. And this guide was created by Clover Universe, and it is called the Essential Guide to A.C.E 2020 edition. So let's get started, shall we? But before we do, please don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoy it and subscribe to my channel. If you're new here, for every single reaction that I do, I have a beverage of the day. And for my beverage of the day today, I have a lovely glass of Sauvignon Blanc. And 50% of the time, the drink of the day that I have is white wine. So let's get started with this guide.
Hello and welcome to Wowson Universe's Essential Guide to A.C.E, updated for 2020. Get ready to fall in love with this one-of-a-kind group. Let's get started.
I'm ready. They're all the exact same height.
A.C.E is a 5-member boy group under the label Beat Interactive. They are the first and only group from this company.
Interactive.
A.C.E stands for Adventure Calling
I was just going to say, I've never heard of this company, so that makes sense that they're the first and only.
But they are actually called A.C.E because they were all the top trainees at their previous companies. A.C.E aims to make emotional music that calls people to go on adventures. Their unconventional origin story set the foundation for them. A former manager from CJE&M wanted to start her own company and invited some top trainees to come with her. 2 more trainees were introduced through a vocal trainer at JYP. And
that was my next question, was what companies did they come from?
A.C.E was born without even having to audition.
에이스라는 이름이 사실은 어디 가서 소개를 할 때 연습생이라고 표현을 하기가 너무 싫은 거예요. 그거가 너무 지겨웠던 애들이니까 회사에서 에이스인 애들만 와 있다 해서 이제 에이스라는 이름을 짓게 됐고.
A.C.E and Beat Interactive started with almost nothing, not even mirrors to practice with, but has since grown into a respectable company with their own practice room in the former 1 Million studio.
On that jump. But also, I feel like with the terminology of trainee as well, it almost like implies that they're not at the level where they should be yet, or that they're training to become at their best. But this terminology they're using almost implies like they're already there. They're at that stage. They don't need they don't need to be any further refined because they're at that point. So it really like sends a message, which is really cool.
A.C.E got their start
as a comms
as a
person,
busking
I'm like,
group before debut, performing dance and vocal covers on the street. They still do buskings occasionally and are still known for their amazing covers. They also gained fans through working with 1 Million Dance Studios and other popular channels. These activities gained lots of attention for A.C.E leading up to their debut
on May 23rd, 2017, so it's a day after my birthday.
On the 23rd of May, 2017 with their song, Cactus. A.C.E.'s fandom is called Choice because it is similar to A.C.E in Korean, and it means we chose A.C.E just like they chose us. Now let's learn about the members. We'll go in age order. Donghun is the main vocal of A.C.E.
Okay, I'm going to pause for a second here because the information is coming quickly and I want to be able to absorb it all. So we have Lee Donghun, main vocalist, born on February 28th, 1993. So his birthday just passed then. And he's less than a year younger than me, which is kind of cool. I feel like so many idols these days are born in like 2005 and it's terrifying for me as a millennial. So I guess then Donghun would have been 24, but it seems like he appeared on multiple different shows, so he's made an impact then.
He is playful, sentimental, and speaks his mind well. Fun facts about Donghun. Before debut, Donghun was a vocal coach for middle school students. He is very affectionate and always wants attention from fans and the other members. Donghun started out unconfident about his dance skills, but with lots of hard work, today many people would mistake him for a main dancer. Now we have Wow, a main performer.
Wow. We're going quickly. So Kim Se-hyun, aka Wow. Ooh, so then he's exactly a week and a year apart from me. Main performance, rap, and vocals. So he's multi-talented and also appeared on multiple shows. Former YG trainee. Oh, interesting.
Rapper and vocalist. His real name is Kim Se-hyun. Wow is a deep thinker and is a bit reserved but with an eccentric personality in the best way. Some fun facts. Wow is extremely artistic, sharing his creations with choice and even painting on his clothes. The members say Wow has the biggest gap between on-stage and off-stage persona, since he is like a sweet teddy bear off-stage. Wow's stage name comes from his love for Wow gum as a child, and he wants people to say, "Wow," when they see him perform. It works.
I think I've said it at least once.
Next is June, the lead dancer.
Okay, so we have our leader, June, aka Park Junhee. I'm really bad at centimeters. So, okay, 175 would make him 5'9". And it's interesting to me that there's 2 members that are older than him, and in a 5-member group that he would be the leader. So I'm curious what it is about June in particular that made him the leader. Maybe I'll find out.
And lead vocal of A.C.E. His real name is Park Junhee. He's very warm-hearted, patient, and attentive. Some fun facts about June.
Good qualities of a
June
leader.
is known for his dramatic reactions and has a YouTube series called Reaction Master. June is an amazing actor and has starred in dramas and a musical before. June always wants to be in contact with choice, constantly uploading selfies posting on Fan Cafe, and doing V-Lives late into the night. Now we have Kim Byeongkwan, who used to go by the
Kim Byeongkwan, again, main performance, rap, and vocal. Got several all-rounders here. And then 1996, so a little bit of an age jump here. But I feel like once you've gotten to the age we're at now, so I guess he's 27. The difference between 27 and 29 is really not that big. But, you know, even though it's been several months since I reacted to that one music video, Byeongkwan was someone I remember. Like, I remember just looking at his face, I'm like, oh yes, I remember this guy. And just like the androgyny from the music video was like everything. Like, look at him. He's so like striking.
By the stage name Jason, but now he uses his real name.
I don't think I have to tell you.
Byeongkwan is a main performer, rapper, and vocalist of A.C.E. He's a jokester, competitive, and a big softie for choice. Some fun facts. Kirby has become a mascot to Byeongkwan and his fans. Don't they look exactly alike? So Byeongkwan has a lot of Kirby items. His hobbies include playing video games, working out, and watching anime. Byeongkwan studied abroad in Canada and speaks English well.
Canada?
As of this video's creation, he is the current host of Arirang Pops in Seoul, an all-English program.
Time to be the trendiest K-popper by learning the hottest point dances of the hottest stars. Dance out to!
Our last member is Chan, the main vocal and maknae in A.C.E.
Oh, wow. So, okay, so there's about a 4-year difference in the members' ages. I feel like other than maybe 80s, I haven't seen a group that is just so close together in age, because I guess it would only be about 5 years that separates Donghun from Chan. But yeah, main vocalist as well.
His real name is Yuchan. Chan is friendly, energetic, and a real mood maker. Fun facts about Chan. Chan comes from a family of tangerine farmers, and he says he's very energetic because of eating so many tangerines. Chan has his own camera app in collaboration with Gudok, called Chani Film. His love for photography allowed him to create custom filters for choice to use. Like June, Chan also has an acting career. You can catch him in Playlist's Web Drama 2020. I have a playlist of individual member guides if you'd like to get to know them better.
Oh, okay, good to know.
Ending in early 2018, Donghun, Wow, and Byeongkwan competed on YG's survival show Mix 9. Donghun and Byeongkwan would have been added to a temporary YG boy group, but that fell through because YG is a mess. At the same time, June and Chan competed on the unit. Chan made the final lineup and moved on to be a member of temporary boy group UNB. He could not participate in most ACE activity in 2018, including the Take Me Higher comeback because of his contract. but this drew in a lot of new fans for Chan and A.C.E. Now UNB has disbanded and Chan is back with A.C.E. permanently. A.C.E. as a group does a lot outside the music world, which is one reason why a lot of people fall in love with A.C.E. quickly. They have written lyrics for mental health support, and have provided video counseling to their fans.
What?
The members worked on a campaign encouraging young people to vote, and are well known as charity idols, hosting multiple charity concerts and donating individually every month. Of course,
I really like that they clearly have committed to not just, you know, being idols, but also being like role models and wanting to like make sure that the world is a better place after they've debuted. So that's awesome.
What they are most well known for is consistently challenging conventions of fashion in K-pop, and A.C.E. members have quite a bit of input in their own styling. They have a special relationship with fans as well, visiting fan-organized events, buying gifts for choice with their own money, or hand-making them. Now that you know the members, we'll check out A.C.E.'s music.
Sweet.
A.C.E. was founded on a hard EDM style of music. They introduced this genre to K-pop with Cactus. After their second release, A.C.E. has begun branching into other genres. Members sometimes...
As someone whose alt group is A.T.'s, that this speaks to me, and I'm excited to hear how much of their music has an EDM influence. But you know, even within EDM, there's so many different subgenres. So like, for example, my favorite genre of dance pop EDM is like UK garage, which just like has such a timeless and wonderful sound, because when I go back and listen to the music that I listened to, the EDM music from the early 2010s when I was in university, it just sounds so dated. So I'd be really curious to see like what type of subgenres of EDM that A.C.E. does, and you know, if I listen to something from 2017, does it sound like it came out or could have come out today?
Sometimes participate in lyric writing, composing, producing, and choreography. A.C.E. is also known for having an even line distribution on almost every song. A.C.E. has released 4 mini albums, 2 singles, and 2 Japanese singles as of September 2nd, 2020.
Okay, I'm not worried. I'm going to talk over it a little bit because I don't want to fully be spoiled, but I guarantee you if there's little chunks of songs that are played here, I'm going to forget, especially because of how short all these clips are. Clearly, it's not playing the whole song or the music video, so I'm not worried about being spoiled.
Adventure concept, like the A in their name. Cactus grabbed everyone's attention for the eye-catching hot pants styling, but more than that, it has an intense concept, unique sound, and choreography that introduced A.C.E.'s talents.
Attention for your debut.
This song is about enduring hardships like a cactus in harsh conditions. Other official versions of this song are an English version and a remix. On October 18th, 2017.
So you know what that almost sounds like, just from that one clip, was Bass Hunter. I unironically loved Bass Hunter in high school. So I feel like this will be so fun to go and listen to some of these almost like throwback type of EDM songs that are almost like paying homage to some of those previous EDM artists with maybe a bit more of like a modern twist.
A.C.E. made their first comeback with Colin, which represents the C in A.C.E. This song is about being there for someone and encouraging them to spread their wings. Between this comeback and their next, A.C.E. released a fan song called Star in Completion as 4 members after Chan joined UNB. Donghun and Junhee participated in lyric writing for this song, and their emotional lyrics are about supporting fans through mental health struggles. This song did not have an ending until over a year later when Chan returned for a comeback.
Oh my gosh, I love everything about that. Not just the fact that it was written for fans who are struggling with their mental health, but also because they waited until their final member was there in order to complete the song. I'm already obsessed with this group. It's been 8 minutes, and I already know, like, I'm gone. So yeah, let's see what else they have.
2018, A.C.E.'s 4 members minus Chan had a comeback with their first repackaged album, A.C.E. Adventures in Wonderland. Take Me Higher was the title track, a summer song with R&B influences, going in a different direction for them.
Yeah.
The song is about falling in love and being transported to another world by that feeling. There are also 2 B-sides on this album, which divided the group into duo units. Black and Blue featured Wow and Junhee, and Dessert featured Donghun and Byeongkwan. Each
Yeah, I feel like
unit
with a
choreographed their
group
own
of 5,
song.
you could have solo
A.C.E's
songs.
B-sides are all worth listening to. I encourage everyone to check out A.C.E.'s whole discography. After a world tour, their next comeback was called Undercover. This included all 5 members and came out on May 17, 2019. There was a pre-released fan song, If You Heard, which is a sentimental message from A.C.E. to Choice and a music video featuring footage from their tour. The title track Undercover is an intense rock-style song about a selfish man wanting to be with someone at any cost. There are 2 new B-sides, Do It Like Me and Mr. Bass. Do It Like Me was supposed to be A.C.E.'s debut track. The full version of Star, which includes Chan, is also on this album. A.C.E.'s second comeback of 2019 came on October 29th, with a sequel to the Undercover album, The Mad Squad. The title track of this album was Savage, about following your own path rather than doing what is accepted. This album includes a dark performance intro
all of
Escape,
the different
which features Leah Kim of 1 Million Dance Company.
That instrumental.
Aside
I
from
love
the
how
intro,
different all of the song
B-sides
topics
on
are.
this album are Slow Dive, So Sick, and Holiday. It's also worth noting that Holiday was written by A.C.E. while on Chuja Island as the OST for their reality show, Chuja Project. It was choreographed by them as well. A 5-member version of Take Me Higher was also included in this album. A.C.E.'s most recent comeback to date came out on September 2, 2020 with their album, HJZM, The Butterfly Fantasy. There was a pre-release fan song, Stand By You, about positively embracing your insecurities and worries. The title track, Favorite Boys, is a dramatic combination of rock, rap, and EDM. The contrast between traditional Korean elements with modern elements has taken K-pop by storm. There are 3 B-sides on this album, in addition to Stand By You, Golden Goose, Baby Tonight, and Clover. June composed Clover as a gift to the fans and asked Choice for input when writing the lyrics, which Wow also helped with. A.C.E. is also active in Japan. They've released
for
2
me
Japanese
it was
singles.
Favorite Boys, but I feel like there's always a gateway. There's a gateway drug for someone to get into a particular group. So I'd love to know for you what it was for A.C.E.
Singles, All I Want Is You, was released on August 28, 2019, and their second Japanese single, My Lover, came out on March 29, 2020, with choreography by the members.
So I guess they're all Korean
Both of
too,
these
right?
came on cards that you could scan to download the song immediately, which was cool. If you like A.C.E.'s music, you should also check out their OSTs and collaboration songs. I'd especially recommend I Feel So Lucky and First Love. Let's jump into some frequently asked questions. Why are some official SNS accounts...
I don't know if I've ever seen like a guide have an FAQ before, which is smart.
...named Official Ace 7, etc. Ace was originally going to have 7 members, but 2 rappers left long before debut. Wow and Byeongkwan filled these roles. Who are some idols that Ace has friendships with? They have tons of idol friends. On and Off, KNK, Kong Daniel, J-Hope of BTS, Twice, 80s, ONEUS, and many more. Why did Byeongkwan stop using his stage name Jason? Byeongkwan abandoned his stage name before Take Me Higher promotions because after Mix 9, most viewers and management knew him by his real name. Byeongkwan is also a more unique name than Jason.
Yeah.
What material could you recommend to someone
I don't
getting
know.
into...
I feel like I wish that people didn't have to come up with like quote-unquote English names and us Westerners could just like understand and learn how to properly pronounce their name. So personally, I'm kind of happy that they started using his real name as his stage name. So okay, what do you recommend for new Choice to watch?
Into Ace? I'd recommend Ace's social media, especially their V Live and YouTube channels. Worth noting is their
V-Live
official
RIP.
fan cafe, which is free to join. They've also had 2 reality shows, Extreme Ace and Chuja Project, and a film called On the Road, about them backpacking 100 kilometers together. Here are some other recommendations of Ace content to watch. You can also check out my channel. We love self-promotion. How can I buy Ace's albums and merch? Unfortunately, Ace is notorious for having limited edition merch and albums. Currently, only the Mad Squad album is still in print. So merch and albums can be quite expensive and hard to find for new fans.
Interesting.
Check out these helpful secondhand selling resources, if you're interested. I hope you learned a lot about A.C.E from this guide. You will not regret being their fan. Please show A.C.E a lot of support in their activities, and thank you for watching.
Thank you, Clover Universe, for this very, very helpful start to get to know A.C.E. I'm actually so excited to get into their discography. But another thing that I wanted to ask all of you as well, because I know sometimes groups will have like storylines or through lines. So I guess my question to you would be, do you think it's okay for me to start my reaction journey with A.C.E with their latest comeback, or should I start at the beginning and work my way forward and finish with their latest comeback? Also, I think I'm just going to stick to their title tracks in the interest of time, but if you feel like there are any B-sides that are really important for me to check out, they're almost like beloved within the Choice fandom, then definitely let me know about that in the comments as well. But I do want to learn a little bit more despite this wonderful guide from Clover Universe, so thank you very much for putting this together 3 years later. But I thought I could check out their KProfiles as well to maybe get to know some additional information. So starting off here, it says on February 5th, 2021, it was announced that the group would be co-managed by Swing Entertainment. What does that mean, co-managed? So groups include IOI, 101, IZ*ONE, X1, and Kepler. So yeah, kind of like disbanded or close to being disbanded like survival show groups, which is interesting. I'm curious about that and what, fueled that decision. So current dorm arrangement updated in September 2021, I imagine. So this is probably out of date at this point, but Park, Junhee, Lee Donghun, and Kang Yuchan are all living in the dorm in solo rooms. And then Wow and Byeongkwan have moved out of the dorm and currently living with their families. Oh, see, I feel like that should happen more often, especially when they're so young. But I wish more groups and more idols would do this, because I can't even imagine how much better it would be for them to live with family during these super busy times rather than, living where you work. I couldn't imagine that. Like if I slept at my office, it would just feel like so easy to work 24/7. But okay, let's start with Park Junhee. So they have MP. Oh my gosh. INTJ is my husband's MBTI. We are almost polar opposites because I'm an ENFP, but INTJs are just like very knowledgeable and intelligent and well-spoken and can sometimes almost be like intimidating with how smart and intelligent and well-spoken they are. So I respect the heck out of INTJs. Almost debuted 3 times. That is wild. So I wonder what happened. So enlisted in February 2022 and then discharged on August 6th, 2023, but then a week later changed his stage name to his birth name. Oh, so did they all do that? Yeah, so did Lee Donghun. I'm so curious as to, what informed that decision. Was it kind of like with Byeongkwan of wanting to use your original names on stage and wanting to be like fully yourself and feeling like fully yourself? Lee Donghun has said that he has the saddest voice and eyes. I mean, they don't look that sad to me. I hope that it's not because he is sad. So he enlisted slightly earlier than Junhee on September 23rd, 2021. But okay, Wow didn't change his stage name. So 2 INFPs, because Donghun was also INFP. He's the girl group dancer in the group. I would like to see that. His hobbies are watching movies and shopping. Relatable. And then Byeongkwan's INTJ too. I feel like he's in top contention for bias status at the moment. However, I'm not going to declare bias after hearing one song for the group. Oh, I totally misread this. I thought this was talking about like after he came out, like came out. For a second I was like, oh wow, that's great. But no, he just came out of art school. So I want to know where he lived in Canada. My guess is that it was Toronto or Vancouver, but Google is not helping. Everywhere it just says Canada. But if it was somewhere other than Vancouver, Toronto, or Montreal, I'm sorry. And that is coming from someone who does not live in Vancouver, Toronto, or Montreal. Oh, and then changed his name to Yuchan as well. ESFJ, but everyone thinks he's ENFP. What makes him come off as ENFP when he's actually ESFJ? I feel like we're very different people, ESFJ and ENFP. I think what we have in common is that we're very warm, very like friendly, and we struggle with giving too much of ourselves. But I feel like a key difference is that ESFJs are like very practical, and us ENFPs are a bit more laid back and disorganized. So ESFJ more likely to be organized and have their shit together, but potentially be more high strung. But then on the other hand, us ENFPs more laid back, more chill, but then more disorganized, more scattered. So I'm curious if why that's the perception for Yuchan. Role models are 17. Oh, it's so hard. It's so hard though, because like as much as I know and say that ATs are my alts, like I couldn't order all the other groups that I follow because they all just bring something different and unique to the table. And as much as they are K-pop, it's kind of like comparing apples to oranges, you know? So out of 300,000 plus votes, looks like Junhee is the most popular member, our leader extraordinaire. But every member is equally great and wonderful. So friends, thank you for joining me for this video and this guide. I hope that you stick around for my ACE journey. A big thank you to StanZB1 y'all for recommending this guide, and an extra special thank you to Clover Universe for the really helpful information. Cannot wait to see what ACE's discography has in store for me. So again, I would love to hear from you where you got your start on your personal ACE journey. Who's your bias? If you have one, if you have any favorite songs from ACE. And on that subject, also let me know if there's any content you think that I have to react to in addition to the title tracks. So that's all for now, but make sure that you're subscribed so that you know when I upload my next video on my ACE journey. But until then, I hope that you are doing well, staying safe, taking care of yourself, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day.